The Dream Team is back, and they just sent a warning to the entire doubles draw. Venus Williams and Alex Eala made their Canadian Open debut together, and the tennis world is absolutely stunned by what they delivered. From the moment they received the final wildcard entry, the pairing of the 45-year-old legend and the 21-year-old Filipina sensation had everyone talking. In their first tournament together at Bad Homburg, they proved their chemistry was real. Now in Toronto, they've taken it to an entirely new level. Is this the start of a doubles dynasty that no one can stop? The partnership that couldn't happen in Washington finally became a reality in Toronto, and the tennis world is taking notice. When the wildcard entry was announced, tournament director Carl Hale captured the moment perfectly. It's going to be a special moment when the two step onto Sobeys Stadium for the first time as a partnership. The announcement had been eagerly anticipated. After the disappointment of Washington, where Eala withdrew from doubles to focus on her historic singles triumph, fans had been waiting for the Filipina star had made the difficult decision to pull out of the DC Open doubles draw, explaining, "I have so much respect for Venus. I am so grateful for every opportunity that I have to be around her, to learn from her, to hit with her. But I do think this is my first week coming back, and Venus is someone who deserves a partner who can give their all physically, emotionally, and mentally when they're on court with her." That decision paid off beyond anyone's imagination. Eala went on to capture her first ever WTA Tour singles title in Washington, defeating an Olympic gold medalist, a defending champion, a four-time Grand Slam winner, and world number 3 Jessica Pegula climbed to a career-high world number 20 ranking. And she arrived in Toronto with the kind of confidence that only a champion carries. Now she was ready to add doubles to her schedule. "I'm really excited to be playing doubles with her again," Eala told reporters ahead of the tournament. "Every opportunity one get to share the court with her is super cherished. She's got a great mentality, and there's so much I can learn from her." She added that with the Filipino community and Williams' fans together, it's going to be a great atmosphere. Canadian Open organizers had set the stage perfectly. Eala and Williams received the final doubles wildcard entry into the tournament, and they were scheduled to play on center court during Thursday night's session. Their opponents were the Japanese-Russian duo of Miyu Kato and Liudmila Samsonova, a pairing that would test the Dream Team's chemistry. The stakes were high, but the moment was about more than just winning. For Eala, the partnership with Williams represented a chance to learn from a legend. For Williams, it was an opportunity to mentor the rising star who had captured the tennis world's imagination. And for the Filipino community, it was a chance to see two generations of tennis greatness share the same court. The Dream Team was back, and the tennis world was watching. Standing in their way were two players who had no intention of being spectators in the Eala show. Samsonova, the powerful with a game built around aggressive baseline tennis, and Kato, the crafty Japanese left-hander known for her net skills and court awareness, had already proven themselves as a formidable doubles pairing. They had won 3 WTA doubles titles together, including 2 on hard courts. The statistics told a story of experience and cohesion that no amount of star power could erase. Hale had set the stage perfectly. "We know our fans will be incredibly excited to see Venus and Alexandra team up in doubles," he said. Venus is a legend of the sport, while Alexandra's popularity continues to soar, as does her level on court. It's going to be a special moment when the two step onto Sobeys Stadium for the first time as a partnership. But beneath the excitement lay a tactical reality. Doubles tennis demands more than individual talent. It requires synergy, communication, and the ability to read a partner's movements before they happen. The Dream Team had shown flashes of that synergy in Bad Homburg. They had dispatched Alexandra Osborne and Catherine Harrison 6-3, 6-4 in their opening match, and Williams had called Eala her best partner. Their quarterfinal exit to Olivia Nichols and Teresa Mihalikova, a pair who had played 9 consecutive tournaments together, exposed the gap that experience creates in doubles. Against Samsonova and Kato, that gap would be tested again. For Eala, the challenge was also about stamina. Just hours before stepping onto center court for the doubles match, she had completed a grueling 3-set singles victory over Alicia Parks, winning 6-1, 4-6, 6-2. The mental and physical toll of the singles battle could not be ignored. But Eala had already proven she could handle the pressure. "I ended the tournament in better shape than I started," she had said after her DC Open victory. "Each match I kept improving and kept learning things about myself." The center court atmosphere would be unlike anything Samsonova and Kato had faced. The 10,700-seat Sobeys Stadium was packed with Filipino fans, many of whom had been calling the tournament for months asking when Eala was playing. More than 5,000 tickets had been sold for a match that was originally scheduled for a smaller court, forcing organizers to move the Dream Team to center court. The phones rang, tickets sold, and boom, it was sold out on Wednesday night. Just like that, Hale said. The atmosphere was about to become a factor. Center court lights blazed down on Sobeys Stadium. The Filipino flags waved from every section. And when Eala and Venus Williams stepped onto the court together, the chemistry was undeniable from the very first point. The partnership that had captured the tennis world's imagination at Bad Homburg was back, and it was even stronger than before. From the opening game, the Dream Team showed exactly why Hale had called their reunion a special moment. Eala, fresh off her 6-1, 4-6, 6-2 singles victory over Alicia Parks just hours earlier, moved with the confidence of a newly crowned WTA champion. And Williams, the legend who had won 14 Grand Slam doubles titles alongside her sister Serena, anchored the team with the poise that had defined her career. Their opponents, Miyu Kato and Liudmila Samsonova, were seasoned doubles players who had won 3 WTA titles together. The Japanese left-hander and the powerful Russian knew how to exploit gaps and pressure inexperienced pairings. But against the Dream Team, they found themselves facing a partnership that had already proven its potential in just one tournament together. The first set was a statement. Eala and Williams built an early lead, showcasing the chemistry that had first emerged at Bad Homburg, where they had built a 40-0 lead in their opening match against Osborne and Harrison. Williams' veteran instincts and Eala's youthful energy complemented each other perfectly. The Filipinas' court coverage and willingness to attack the net gave Williams the freedom to dictate play from the baseline. The crowd erupted with every winner. Chants of Eala, Eala echoed across the stadium, a sound that had become familiar to anyone following the Filipina sensation's rise. The second set was a test of resilience. Kato and Samsonova, refusing to be spectators, fought back with the experience of players who had won multiple titles together. But the Dream Team held firm. "We had a great start. We played really well," Williams had said before the match, reflecting on their Bad Homburg run and hoping to get a chance to play with Eala again. "I think as a team, if we had a chance to play often, then I think we could play really well." Those words had proven prophetic. What made this win truly remarkable wasn't just the scoreline, it was how they won. The partnership of Eala and Venus Williams had already proven their chemistry at the Bad Homburg Open, where they reached the quarterfinals in their first tournament together. Their debut victory against Osborne and Harrison had been a statement, 6-3, 6-4, with the duo building an early 40-0 lead. That run had ended against the second-seeded pair, but the foundation had been laid. Now on center court at Sobeys Stadium, they were taking on a different kind of challenge. Samsonova and Kato were not pushovers. The pairing had won multiple WTA doubles titles together, experience, cohesion, and the kind of chemistry that only comes from playing together consistently. But against the Dream Team, they found themselves facing the power of a partnership built on mutual respect and the energy of a stadium packed with Filipino fans. The crowd was the sixth player on court. More than 5,000 tickets had been sold for a match originally scheduled for a smaller venue, forcing organizers to move the Dream Team to center court. The atmosphere was electric. Philippine flags waved from every section. Chants of Eala, Eala echoed across the stadium. The match itself was a showcase of everything that makes this partnership special. Venus Williams, the 7-time Grand Slam singles champion and 14-time Grand Slam doubles champion, anchored the team with the poise and tactical intelligence that had defined her legendary career. Eala, the newly crowned WTA champion, brought energy, court coverage, and an attacking instinct that complemented Williams's game perfectly. Together, they were more than the sum of their parts. When the final point was played, the victory was decisive. The Dream Team had announced their arrival on the biggest stage, and the rest of the doubles draw had been put on notice. Hale summed up the moment perfectly. Alex is an absolute blessing to the sport of tennis at our tournament. So it's an amazing tournament to have her here playing singles and doubles with Venus. For Eala, the answer to what comes next was simple. She would keep fighting, keep learning, and keep proving that the partnership with Venus Williams was about more than just winning matches. It was about building a legacy. The victory was just the beginning.